How's it going, legends? Thanks everyone for the well wishes. Recovering still a little bit, but you know, gotta crack on with some more of these vids. So today we've got two patterns that I've mixed up. So I'll give you the tabs for these, and it's going to start off with like a diagonal pattern that I've done and then this diminished pattern that I've done. But what I've done is combine them together in a chord progression. So here's what they sound like. Once again, like we always do, how could you expand on these? When I'm expanding them, we won't worry about tabs. What I want you to do is to focus on the techniques that I'm using when I'm expanding these. So first off, we're just going to take the first pattern and then we'll play a power chord on the very first note of that pattern. The last two notes, you're going to tremolo pick those. And then all I've done there is as I go to each pattern, we just take that first note and turn it into a power chord. So if you've got the power chord of that one, which would be next one, power chord, then the next last pattern, so that's a way to use, just starting with a power chord. You can use those different rhythmic things, which I'm doing a palm muted down pick. With the tremolo pick, and come up with your own variations on the down picking with that one. So another thing you could do is just run through each shape. But what I want you to do is speed up that progression. So it would be definitely creates a cool sound when you're playing that pattern faster. So then what we're going to do, we're going to take the second pattern, play the first three notes. While that note's ringing out on the second fret, you're going to just do a hammer on and a pull off, and then grab that fourth fret on the fifth string, which is part of the actual pattern, which would sound like. Then you're going to palm mute the first three and let those ring out there, which would sound like this. Try to speed that up. Then what you can do is move that whole pattern and that way that I'm playing that up to the 6th fret. And then do those together. You could do probably like 2 lots of them on each part. Once you've got that pattern down, you can then move that same pattern all around the fretboard. What I'm going to do with this one, we're going to just use the last chord in the progression of go to your 6th fret and go. We'll do 2 from the 6th fret, 2 lots of the pattern on the 3rd fret. So there you have it, some ideas on how to expand on those two different patterns or shapes. I'd just like to thank everybody who reached out while I've been sick and offered me some words of encouragement and support. I'd like to thank all the Patreon members. Check out in the link below if you want to have a look at that. Until next time, take care of yourself and look after each other.